So the first thing is like the cover photo, which is a bridge in Paris, and it's like a bridge of like love. And when you fall in love, you go there and like you write your name and the person that you're dating's name on the block, and then you put it on. Next, I have my profile picture, which is the family I want to have. I don't want to have my own kids. I want to adopt and have foster children because there are enough kids in the world that don't have families and need them. This is where I want to live. I want to live in New York City. And then I want to have already lived in San Diego and Miami, which are the two places that I'm looking at for school, so it works. Experience, I want to have been a fashion editor at Teen Vogue at some point. I'm looking into that as like my highest goal. It's what I was voted for in my 8th grade yearbook, so it's been a goal since then. I want to be a personal stylist or a fashion buyer. As an internship, I'm looking at it at TJX currently. An intern at Betsy Johnson, which is what I might be doing this summer. And a counselor at Camp Ramal, which is the sleepaway camp I went to. And religious view, it's Jewish. I'm Jewish currently, but I'm very practicing and I do Jewish youth group. And it's a big part of my life and I want it to be a big part of my kids' life. Education. Study fashion merchandising with a focus major as visual communications and minor in psychology and sociology because I want to help kids. So when I do like fashion merchandising and buying, I want to specialize in kids. And I just think there are a ton of kids that would need help with that stuff, so nice. And then these are my photos. So like each photo has a word, and like it will zoom in, but they're each like focused on that picture. So my sisters are very motivating, and that's something I want from them. They've been my biggest like encouragers since I was a little kid, and I love them. Confidence from my step siblings. I love them so much, and they're very confident, and they've definitely enforced that in me, and they're really cool kids. Strength. My grandmother, she died of cancer, but she was fighting it for a really long time, and more than strength, she had a very strong strength and conviction, and she was really the backbone of our family, and she held us all together, so I want to be able to do that when I'm older. Then compassionate, my uncle who also died. He was like my biggest supporter. I love him. He was one of the most caring people. He cared about everyone he came across, and when he got sick, he really like committed to helping our family and like making everything good, which was nice. He was sick. Intelligent, my stepdad. He's really smart. He owns a really big company, and I really admire his like intelligence and like he also has the strength and conviction, but he really holds like his ground, and I want that too. My mom is very cautious. She doesn't take a ton of risks, which is something I need to stop doing a little more. And I don't know, I admire her for that. Kind. My friends in Holliston, I just moved here, so they welcomed me in, and it was really nice of them, and they're the nicest people I know, so I want to take that from them. Adventurous is my best friend AZ. I've known him since preschool, and he takes a ton of risks. He moved to Israel for 6 months this year, and like I could never do it. I'd miss too much, and like he wanted me to go. It's too scared. Dependable. My best friends in Canton. I don't know what I would do without them. I've had them as friends, and they're always there when I need them. They'll drive in the middle of the night. I love them. I want that from them. Caring. It's my old principal from middle school. She welcomed me in. I moved to another school when I was in kindergarten, and she's like the most amazing person, and like she helped me through my dyslexia and my nonverbal learning disabilities, so that was cool. Friendly is my Hebrew teacher from 8th grade, and she's still one of my close friends, and it's weird to have a relationship with that with a teacher, but she's been like a huge supporter, and she's really nice. Trustworthy is my friend Alana. and I can tell her anything and she won't tell anyone. So I really admire that and I want to gain that. Loving is my best friend Alana. We've been best friends for 3 years. We want to go to school together in Florida and live together for the rest of our lives. And she's basically like, she's all I have most days, and I talk to her every day. And she's just like the most loving and like open person I know. I want that from her. Then I have a throwback to my camp, and I went there for 10 years. And it's in Palmer, Massachusetts, which is middle of nowhere, and it was a really cool place to like have a childhood. Interest, I already travel and shop a lot, and I help with special needs kids and help people, but I want to continue doing that for the rest of my life, which is like psychology and sociology. And I've traveled to Israel, but these are the other places I want to travel because like there's a lot of cool things like fashion for like Paris and Tokyo, but like Africa, like to do a volunteer program in Fiji because it would just be a cool place. It's really beautiful. So my shared link is Rachel Zoe, who's a huge fashion merchandiser, a personal shopper, an editor. Basically everything I want to do, she has already done, and she's a huge role model. And my quote is, I'd like to have my own lifestyle, but it's from the movie The Bling Ring. My status update is this one moment when you know you're not a sad story, you are alive, and you stand up and see the lights on the buildings and everything that makes you wonder, and you're listening to that song and that drive with the people who you love the most in the world. And in this moment, I swear we are infinite, and it's from The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is my favorite movie. And I think it's like a really cool quote because it embodies like a lot that I hold